Hello everybody, welcome back to a bit of a different video. I'm going to try out a different card game that's new on Steam. I think it's in like beta or something. It's called Eternal. It plays, so far I've just played a couple like tutorial games. It feels similar to Hearthstone, a little bit similar to Magic in that you can interact on each other's terms, or on each other's turn. Combat. That's loud. Combat is similar to Magic, but let's hop into a game. I don't know if this is too loud. It seems super loud to me, so I'm going to turn it down a little really quick. Alright. Let us hop in. So this campaign here is what I've played so far. We'll just hop into the second one. So it'll just be against the computer to start, and we'll see how things go. Alright, so as you can see, it looks much like Hearthstone, except these sigils work almost like a combination of Hearthstone and Magic. So every turn you can play one sigil, and a sigil basically creates a mana for you to use that you'll just have every turn. You can only use it once a turn per sigil or something. I mean, you'll see quick. It sort of creates the equivalent of a Hearthstone crystal for that type. This one is time sigils. There's also some others. I don't know the details yet. You can see the cards here. The costs are in the upper left, sort of as is normal for these kind of games. I think the two symbols next to it mean at least that much of the cost has to be paid with this specific type of power. But I haven't played a deck that has more than one type of power in it yet, so it hasn't really come up. But yeah, let's keep this hand. It seems fine. I have 3 sigils and a bunch of cheap spells. And you can see you start off at 25 life. I go first, so we'll just play the sigil. And you can see can't play anymore. Only 1 sigil per turn. And we can't cast anything, so we'll just pass. Then you see you keep that sigil like you would Hearthstone crystals. Alright, so it looks like they got a 1-drop with Infiltrate. This does something the first time it hits enemy. Okay, so Infiltrate only works the first time it attacks, and in this case it lets them draw a card. Cool. Alright, we drew a sigil for our turn, and we could play our first creatures. So it looks like this guy is just a 0/2, so it has no attack, but 2 toughness. And when I summon it, I draw another sigil, so it seems fine. Just smooths it out, make sure I'm never short on those. And we'll end the turn. See if he attacks so we can show the combat. Well, he doesn't really have much reason to yet. Nope. So this turn we'll just play a sigil, gain 5 life. You might as well. We don't really need to cast this guy. Just make better use of our mana. It looks like it doesn't even let us attack because we have 0 toughness. But yeah, to attack you just select all your guys, you'll click attack, and then you get time to cast more spells after that like you would in Magic. Alright, so cool. Casting the 3-drop last turn worked out well because this turn we can cast 2 2-drops. So we'll cast another one of these guys, get another sigil, and we'll cast this guy. When he's summoned, gain 1 more life and draw a card. Maybe we should have done that first. Alright, so we got a 3/4 with Overwhelm. And Overwhelm is basically the equivalent of Trample in Magic. When this hits an enemy unit, leftover damage is dealt to the player. I'm not sure if you could like double or triple block creatures in this game. I haven't seen it yet. Alright, so this guy stuns a unit. Does pretty much what you expect. This unit I basically just can't attack or block with it. I don't know if it's permanent or if it's just until next turn, so I guess we'll find out. Alright, we can drop Towering Terrazon. Just a big fatty. Might as well. And the next turn we could drop both of those. See what he's got. Another 1/1. I don't think he's been able to attack me with either of them, so neither of them have been infiltrated. And maybe that's what that glowy thing is indicating. Alright, so we can attack here. So you just click on it, you can see it's highlighted. And you know, I could attack with that one too if I wanted to, but I would rather not. So let's go. And he chose to block. Oh, it looks like he can double block. So he's going to put all three in front of it. And we're going to kill them all. So it didn't let us choose the order we do damage to them like he would in Magic. I'm not sure if that order is decided based on the order he chooses to block. I wasn't really paying attention, but we'll have to keep an eye out for that next time. Alright, and for now, just play out the rest of our guys. This guy's just a vanilla 2/3 creature, I guess. And he's just got another little Yeti. So whatever this deck is that I'm playing, I guess it's just the generic deck for this campaign. I did notice it has like 80 or so cards in it, so I'm not really sure what the standard size is for these. You may put another unit into its owner's hand. I don't think we need to do that. We'll hold off on that one, because we can wait till he plays a bigger guy. Trading is fine when we're ahead, so no complaints with that. Alright, but yeah, I mean, so far I've played like literally 3 campaign games, and I'm enjoying it. I might play this game a bit more. Let's just get in there for some damage, and we'll end the turn. Cool. Alright, does have a little bit of that Hearthstone interaction on the sides. Summon an enemy. Stun an enemy unit. Ice Sprite keeps it stunned. Okay, so maybe normally stunning doesn't keep them stunned, but in this case, this unit specifically does. And flying works exactly the same way you'd expect it to. Same way it does in Magic. Is there flying in Hearthstone? I don't even know. I haven't played a ton of Hearthstone. Just a little bit here and there. What do you got? You gain 5 life. Silence a unit. Remove all text from a card and its attachments. I don't really think we need to do that. We'll just attack with this guy. Hold off until we find something bigger. So we could silence it to free this guy. We definitely don't want to bounce it to its hand. Gain life. I guess we could do that. Since we have the mana, might as well spend it now. And you can see what I mean by this. You know, you use a sigil every turn, as long as you have them, and it sort of builds up your pool, and you have that pool every turn. Oh, he's gonna attack. So when they attack, you can't block, similar to Magic. So you see how it's like faded out? I think that's sort of similar to a creature being like tapped, having attacked in Magic. I'll start with this guy. Gain a life, draw a card. Yeah, another sigil. And what is this guy? Just a normal 1/3, nothing special. So you could return that to his hand and attack for 2. Doesn't really seem worthwhile. I think I am going to silence this one at this point. Oh, that does free him immediately. Okay, that's interesting. So we can attack with him. We don't need to attack with this. Oh, we can. It's free. Well, not really, because he's blocking that guy. Alright, so we'll go in for 3. And end the turn. So I think you can see sort of this border around it, like this is blue, this is gold. I think that has to do with the type of card it is. Like this one is a time card, I guess is what this resource is called. I don't know what that faction is. I think it's called factions. So I know this one's time. There's another one with some red hammers. Oh, you can see what I got here. Overwhelm. Yep, Overwhelm is trample. Sure. Infiltrate. First time it deals damage. Doesn't work while a unit is on defense. Okay, that's interesting. So it only works when it's attacking. And only on the first attack, but it will reset if it dies and comes back. Okay, makes sense. And silence removes all text. Does not remove permanent stat buffs or bonuses from weapons. Okay. Yeah, it has this game has weapons similar to Hearthstone. Alright, so let's get in there. just with that guy again. And might as well drop the fatty. I haven't hit a limit yet on creatures. It looks like the board's full, but it starts actually adding a second row. I imagine eventually it'll stop letting you add creatures to the board, but I haven't hit that point yet. What is this? A weapon? I think this is the kind of weapon you put on a creature. I think the ones that you put on your like hero or whatever are called relic weapons, I think it was. But alright, so we can just get in with this guy and this guy. So let's see. Throws the small guy in front of here. Trying to figure out if I just have lethal. I don't think so. Maybe if I bounce something. Doesn't matter though. Just keep slow playing it. Yeah. No, we got the win next turn for sure. Oh, it's good to know. It's going all the way up, so this doesn't cap out at 10 like it does in Hearthstone. Good to know. Alright. Sure, we'll play this guy. Turn that to its owner's hand. Looks like I could target our stuff with that too if we wanted to like hit these guys to get more sigils. Alright, I'll attack with everything. And kill him. That's pretty much this game. I mean, I'm enjoying it so far. It feels like Hearthstone, but a little bit more interesting. At least so far, I haven't seen a ton of RNG, and I'm not really a big fan of the crazy RNG in Hearthstone. Alright, this is a new card we got. 4 of them, which is nice. It goes +1 to +1 for each of our time influences. So for every resource we have, you get +1/+1. This is Radiant. I don't know what that means. I think that this is just a creature type, because it has a power and a toughness, so this is a creature itself, I think. Not like a aura or anything. Cool. So we'll just hop into the next battle too. And yeah, depending on how much I play this and stuff, and how the PvP goes, I might put some videos up of this beyond just the campaign later down the road. So I'll do one more for this video. What do we got? We got Bold Adventure. We got 2 of them. So I got 2 mana, 2/3. Seems okay. We only have 2 sigils, but we have 2 2-drops as well, so we can probably keep this safely. I don't really know how many sigils are in this deck, but it should be okay. What is this? Deadly. Units and spells with Deadly kill any unit they damage, regardless of health. Okay, so it's basically Death Touch. Sure. Ambush. Ambush unit can be played at the end of an enemy's turn, or anytime they are attacking you. Okay, so Flash. See, you have creatures with Flash in this game. See? And that's why I think I will like this game better than Hearthstone. You can interact on your opponent's turns. That was interesting. What was that card? Can I like look at his graveyard? Ah, here we go. So he can pay 1 of each color to get 1 of each color. Depleted unless you have a unit. I don't know what that means. Oh wait, depleted isn't usable the turn it's played. Ah, okay. So he basically played 2 of these, and now he has 4 mana floating for a future turn. Okay, so it's kind of like a Dark Ritual that just lets you hold on to the mana. Seems fine. Let's play the guy that can start putting on some pressure, rather than the guy that draws us cards. So we at least have a sigil for next turn, so... Ooh, what is this? Give an enemy unit -1/-1. Okay. I'll attack here. Ambush. And Deadly, okay. So that's why we got the pop-ups about those. See if he blocks. Nope. Alright, I will just play another one of these. I don't think I want to ambush this guy, so we'll hold on to it. And again, we do another sigil, so I'm not too worried about playing this guy. Oh, he just has another one of those. He still has a bunch of the mana floating. I don't know if this is... I'm assuming he can spend this. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. It also might just be there to let you know, like, he has both types of, I guess, mana, we'll call it. I guess influence is what it's called. He has both types of influence, but it's not showing, like, two separate things. Like, you know, I have this one. So I have 4 of this available. He has 3 of that and 3 of the other kind. I'm just confused at why he doesn't have 6 total. Right, so I have 4 mana available, and all of it is, or 4 influence available, and all of it is time, from the time faction. He has 4 available. 3 of it is time, and 3 of it is whatever this other type is. Doesn't say. Oh, what is this card? I didn't even notice he played it. Transmute 5. When you reach 5 power before playing this, it transforms into a new card. When you reach 5 power, and I guess he's only at 4, so it didn't get to do that part. I don't know. We'll see. Did I play a sigil? I guess so. Alright, so what do I got? Draw 2 cards. Units drawn this way get +1/+1. That sounds pretty good. Or Overwhelm. Oh, he minus the same dude again. That's interesting. I could attack with this and he'll double block. I would trade with both of them, I think. Yeah. Okay. So that's fine. Oh, this is just a spell. It's not a creature. Okay, that makes sense. That would be ridiculous, I think. I think we're just going to play the big guy. And then next turn I could play a 2-drop and a 3-drop. So you know what it is? I think he has 4 power, because that's how many sigils he's played. But if he has a creature that costs like 3 of whatever this type of influence is, this purple thing, then he can cast it even if all of his sigils weren't the purple thing, maybe? I don't know. So maybe he could cast... You see how each of these cards has the influence type next to its cost up there? Like, I have one of the time ones, and he has one of these purple ones. Maybe it is he can cast cards up to 3 of that amount, but he still can't use more than 4 power total. Something like that. Alright, anyways, do I want to trade again? Not really. I don't really see a better option, though. I'll offer it. Alright, I'll take it. So let's play this guy. Alright, now we'll hold up this. Try and ambush something, maybe? Or we'll just play it. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, see, it stops at his end step automatically since I left the mana up for it. I think in multiplayer you set it to automatically stop his steps so that, like, it's not super obvious when you have something or don't have something. What you got? A 2/1. Okay, it's 2/1 that gets him a sigil of his choice. That's kind of cool. It's like mana fixing. Alright, we got 6, so I say we play 2-drop and 4 mana spell. Probably should have played the 4 mana spell first, because that one draws me the cards. I'll end the turn. Rather keep the Death Toucher back to block, or Deadly Creature back to block. Ooh, that thing is big. Does something when it's killed. Deals 5 damage to the enemy player and he gains 5 life. That sounds pretty good. Alright, let's play the one that draws me a card first this time. 3/4 with Overwhelm. It's not particularly good. Might as well just play the big guy. Can't really attack with anything, so we'll just pass. Why is this guy bigger? Oh, is it one of the things I drew off that spell? That makes the next 2 cards you draw better or something? Must be. What's he got? Entomb. So when this thing dies, he draws a card. And he attacked with the... oh, right, that thing can hit me. Why didn't I block it? Did it give me an opportunity to block it? Oh, he must have silenced my wasps. Okay, I wasn't looking. I was distracted. Fair enough. So I think I want to attack with that. Gain hearts equal to the wielder's hearts. Not sure what this means. Oh, okay, so if I put it on like this guy, then I'll gain 5 health. Not sure where I want it. Because I'd rather put it on the guy with Overwhelm. Oh yeah, see, it starts putting him down here. So let's do that. And we can drop that on him this turn as well. Yep, I gained some life there as well. So now this guy's a little bit bigger. Let's attack with our big guy. Looks like he's going to block and trade. He gets to draw a card off of the Entomb guy. Alright, he's got a Sigil and a Puma with Lifesteal. Imagine Lifesteal works exactly how it sounds. Ooh, that's a pretty good draw. So he didn't attack with that, which means he pretty much just wants to trade at this point. I still can't attack with anything else, unfortunately. Lifesteal. Units and spells with Lifesteal give you health when they deal damage, healing equal to the damage dealt. Alright, and there's the tooltip about Entomb. Alright, let's play this guy. I guess I'll attack. Get this 5-1 off the field. So we take 5 because of that guy's Entomb ability. And he's got another Puma. 5 mana 3/3 sounds pretty inefficient. Not sure how much that lifesteal is actually worth. So we'll hold on to this guy until we want to use him to block. Silence a unit. So he's probably going to trade both here. So what if I just attack with like this guy too? And I'll discourage him from trading maybe? I mean, by that logic, just go with everything, right? So we'll see if he trades. Nah, he'll block those guys. Alright, so we get a bunch of damage in. Probably not worth it, since he did get to lifesteal 6, so it kind of canceled this out. But I was curious to see what the computer would do. Could have silenced one of them. Could silence this. Does that give it its power back? I don't think so. Alright, let's send the turn back. Execute. Kill an exhausted. Oof, that's a good one. That's a pretty good card. Huh. Alright, so he attacked, and it's giving us time to cast our instant, which we will. And we'll block there, and might as well block with this 1/1 that's, or the 0/1 that's not doing anything. So he's high on life still, which is a bit rough. Your units get +1/+1, like forever? I don't know. I think I'm gonna silence the life linker at this point. He's gained a ton. Can't really attack though. I can't look at the graveyard. It's cool. So he's got a wasp. When you play, what, ultimate can only be used once. When you play a unit with 5 attack or more, draw 2 cards. That sounds pretty cool. So he's attacking with both. I can't really block profitably. So we're going to take some damage. I wonder if I'm going to lose my first game here. Do not feel like I'm in good shape. I guess we'll use this so that we can trade. Looks like it's probably permanent. Probably want to silence that. Not have him draw more cards. We're both empty-handed at this point. But he has a much better board. Summon. You get lifesteal this turn. Oh, okay, so that's a relic weapon. Yep, so those are the ones that the creature gets. And it has the purple in the bottom right there, is +2. Is essentially he gets armor with that. So when he attacks, it does damage to that first. Like you could say that's the weapon's health. And when he attacks and does combat with something, I do damage to the weapon first. So he used it to attack my 2/2. That's not attacking. Okay. He used it to attack my 2/2, which meant my 2/2 dealt 2 damage to his weapon, and it got destroyed. So it kind of traded there. We put another unit into its owner's hand. Kind of just want to put this back to my hand, but it seems bad. So let's do that, and I'll attack with the 2/2. Can't block this time. He's going to attack with both. We will trade there. Getting low. He replays the 4/3. Ouch, we just got a time sigil. Alright, well, we can't attack. He's gonna attack. I mean, I'll take it. Got one more turn. Wow. Oh, so this is that card that we got when we won the last match. Let's play that. It's a big dude. And to get in for 2. Yep, that'll be game. Plus, we need to be able to silence that, because when that dies, it kills us. Yep, that is game. That's unfortunate. Gets fancy there. Alright, well, that was my first loss in the game. No blocks. I mean, here. I'll block that guy. Alright. Good game. Defeat. Oh yeah, so this is Eternal. It's on Steam. It's free. And I'm having a good time with it so far. I'm probably gonna hop back into this mission again, maybe do the next one, and record those 2, so you can expect to see a couple games of this up in the next couple days. Yeah, let me know if you guys like it. I'm enjoying it, so I'll probably keep playing, at least for a little bit. Yeah, like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.